Hello everyone and welcome back to more Mystic Destiny! Yay! We are back again for more show because more show route because in the last episode we just only finished, the main portions of his storyline. So we got all of his endings, so the passionate, which was the one that we first ended up getting, and then we went back to get the dark and mystic ending. So yeah, there we go. We finished off of that, and as I promised you guys, this time we are gonna go back, one last time to finish off his epilogue. Yay! So there we go. So we gotta choose show, and once again, nothing much to really go off on in terms of recapping because guys, it's just go watch the episode. So anyways, there we go. So the epilogue, I realized, has a new blurb for us to read. So it's been 5 months since the incidents at Caro Mansion. Your relationship with Sho is going well, and you even bring him along to meet your family. But there are still some things you feel Sho is keeping from you about his new life. An incident ends up bringing the two of you closer, but it may also serve as a dark omen for the future. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? I thought we going good. I thought everything's going good with us. Okay. Anyways, so there's this. Oh my god. So having you by my side makes me feel braver. Alright, okay, so cool. So anyways, as I promised you guys, I have gotten the epilogue so we can start on chapter 1. Chapter 1, Memories of Love. Love. Such a beautiful thing. Okay. And, hey, we got new clothes too. Well, not new clothes, but new sweater color. Hey, new sweater color. Anyways, yeah, so let's go. Let's get in on this. So I squint against the setting sun's light streaming in through my windshield. Oh, hey, he's got new clothes. Hey. Well, pretty sure because it's 5 months afterwards, so it's makes sense. I'm sorry that I can't drive well enough yet. Man, I feel like such a lame boyfriend right now. Nah, girl. Psh, girl. It's alright. This isn't the first time Sho has said this, nor will it probably be the last. Sho, it's fine. I don't mind driving. Yeah, I got a license now, I guess. So we can take turns if we're road tripping. What is this? Where are we going exactly? Yeah, we don't even know where we're going. In fact, I enjoy it, and I haven't gotten to do it in a while, so it works, right? Sho had explained to me that he never really wanted to learn how to drive since he thought walking was easier and healthier anyway. Oh my god, what a health freak. Oh my gosh. You're one of those people. I glance over at Sho in the passenger seat, but he still seems to be pouting. Why? What's wrong? I wish my parents would have taught me. Aw, no. Oh no, don't be so sad about that. Hey, having your parents teach you how to drive can be really stressful, okay? Honestly. He barely speaks above a whisper, but the moment the words are out of his mouth, I understand why he seems so upset. I mean, having your mom in the back and then your dad trying to direct you, it's like you got a whole bunch of backseat driving going on. I turn my attention back to the road, but place my hand on top of shoulders and give it a squeeze. Yeah, don't feel too bad about it. In the past few months, Sho has been trying to move on from his problems with his parents. But it's times like this I realize it still really affects him. Yeah, of course, because I figured they would I don't know. It was it was really up and down, wasn't it? It was like they ignored him and didn't care for him that much when he was a child, and then when he started being really popular and successful in school and stuff like that, they started to care for him more, and then afterwards this problem occurred, and then they stopped caring for him again, kind of thing. If it really bothers you so much, maybe I could teach you sometime. Maybe even this weekend, since I'll have the car. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. I can teach you how to drive. Really? Yeah. Why not? Well, maybe it's still uncool to be getting lessons from your girlfriend, but hey now, don't be sexist. Don't think too much on it, okay? I want to be able to help you out sometimes too, and be the best man for you that I can be. Aw, you're a sweetie. It's really not a big deal, but thanks. I know, yeah. Sho says things like this so casually, and I still can't get over how they make me feel when he does. It's very sweet of you. But won't your dad think it's lame? No. If he does, I'm gonna clop him over the head. Kyle will probably, no, definitely tease me. Well, that's Kyle, because she's young. Don't worry about it, yeah. Dad would be happy to see you trying to better yourself. He's not going to judge you like that, and Kyle isn't like that either, hopefully. She's not that much of a brat. I give his hand a squeeze. Try to lighten up some. I like it a lot better when you're smiling, right? You're supposed to be enjoying this, huh? Why? What? Oh, I see. Yes, I see. Sho looks down at his hands before looking out of the window, and I feel a surge of affection for this gentleman. The most favorite thing in the world is your smile for me. Yeah. Not long after that, we slowly come to a stop in front of my father's house. Ooh. It's a lot, it's really simple for the outside, unless this counts as like a big, huge mansion in Japan, because I wouldn't know how it would look like. Is this really it? I guess. Yeah, why? Oh, you were probably expecting something bigger. Oh, okay, so I wasn't wrong to think that. Well, yeah, same. Low-key, same. Dad isn't really like that. He's a simple man. Even though he has all the riches in the world, he is a very simple man. I like that. He does have other homes in Japan and around the world, but he doesn't really like big houses where no one ever sees each other. True. And that means more cleaning and housework. But even though like you're rich and you probably hire a maid, but you probably feel really bad for them. Especially because he's hardly home in the first place. Other point given, yeah. I'm climbing out of the car when the front door swings open. I see someone familiar come running toward me with open arms. Is it Kyle? Kyle, you haven't changed much. Hannah! I catch my little sister in a big hug and she squeezes me tight. And there's Dad. I look up and see that my father is standing in the doorway smiling. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. I'm glad to see you, Hannah. Yes, me too. Kyle finally pulls away and looks up at me. I missed you so much. Me too, little sis. Me too. I hear the car door close behind me and Kyle peeks around me. Oh, you brought Sho too? Hi, Sho. Hi, Sho. Hi, Kyle. Sho looks at my dad and I swear he looks paler. Oh, come now. Hello, Mr. Shinamura. I know, it's like meeting, your girlfriend's parents, but like still. Chill. I think he's a pretty chill dad. It's been a while, Sho. Exactly. I mean, aren't you guys supposed to be like, familiar with each other in a way? Like, I'm sure this isn't the first time you guys have met each other. Come in, dinner's almost ready. Aw, dinner! Kyle asked to cook it herself tonight. Oh, wow, Kyle. Oh, damn, Kyle. Master Chef Kyle here. Yeah, I look back at Sho and our eyes meet. There's no need to be nervous, Sho. Yeah. That's what I try to communicate to him. I can't stop smiling and finally a smile spreads over his lips. Yeah. Chill. Kyle immediately begins tugging my arm though, and I let her lead me into the house. Ooh, nice interior. Oh, I see you got the wine collection going on. I see you got the whiskey and the liquor. I see. We're all sitting in the living room chatting about our daily lives. Got some Jack Daniels, I see. Kyle rises to go check on dinner. But before she leaves to the kitchen, she bends down and whispers something in my ear. Why? No hanky-panky while you guys are in the house. Don't forget my room is right next to yours. Hey! Hey now! Hey! We're not that much of a freak, okay? No. Not when there's other people in the house, Kyle. What the hell? Kyle just smiles at me innocently before continuing into the kitchen. As if she's goddamn innocent, trifling little bitch. I very pointedly avoid looking at Sho next to me. Hannah, why are you all red? No reason. It's really hot. Before my father can ask more, I quickly change the subject. Okay. And dinner. Oh, after dinner. After a nice dinner, we all sit back down and Dad looks at me. Why? I stare back at him, questioning when he speaks. Hannah, would you go and get that photo album from my office? The red one, please. Oh, we're gonna look over my baby photos. Look how cute I was and still am. Okay, but you're not going to show pictures of me when I was younger or anything, are you? No, of course. Of course, I always want to show off my wonderful daughters. He doesn't even hide it. He's like, yeah, so what? With a sigh, I pull myself up from the sofa and walk into my father's office. I go into my father's office and pull out a desk drawer where he keeps his albums. This is a very nice view. Is this like from the front of the house or something? I don't even know. My father is a sentimental man at times, and I know he likes to look at photos of us when work gets stressful. Aww. I've even caught him doing it, though I've never let on. When I open the drawer, though, on top of the albums, I find a picture frame I've never seen before. Is it one with Shizuka in it? Curious, I take it out and look carefully at it. It's a photo of my stepfather looking very young, maybe in his early 20s. In the picture with him is Shizuka. Yes, I knew it. I do the math quickly and why? What? But they said they had only met after I was already born. Oh, ooh, secrets! I figured she'd find secrets and shady shit in his office while she's looking for the album. Oh my god, I totally expected it. Were they lying to me? Was even Dad lying to me? Yes, he was. He lied about you. He lied to you about many things that you have yet to know. I hear footsteps then, and I look toward the sound to see my father approaching. Did you already forget where I keep the albums, Hannah? No. But when father sees the expression on my face, his eyes quickly move to what's in my hand. Uh-oh. Caught red-handed. Kyle's head peeks from behind him, and I see Sho appear behind her. Oh man, shit's gonna hit the fan. Everybody's here. Sis, what's taking so long? Oh my god. Kyle, I'm sorry to ask this so suddenly, but would you please go to your room? Uh-oh. Kyle looks a bit taken aback, but after reading the room, she slowly nods. See you guys later. Yeah, I don't think you would want to be around for this. Once she walks out of the room, Sho looks back at us. Should I be going too? No, it's fine. In fact, maybe you should hear this. Oh, wow, letting in on the family secret. Dad gestures for us to sit down on the couch, and we do so. You want to know the true past between your mother and I, is that right? Yep. Yes, anything, everything. I want to know whatever you'll tell me, Dad. Uh-oh. It's a long story, so I apologize, but I'll try to explain as best as I can. I fell in love with Shizuka a long time ago when I wasn't much older than you. Whoa, okay. So, does that technically make her a hella cougar? Well, not that she, that already kind of guarantees because she's, thousands of years old. But, still, how old was her appearance compared to his, is what I'm saying. She looks like she can be in her, late 20s. Okay, no, never mind. Not that bad, because if we're in our early 20s, and if she looks like she could be around her late 20s, then it's not so bad. But she didn't have the time of day for me, and I had to be very persistent with trying to get her attention. Wow, damn. Then you thirsted after her, Jesus. I had an overabundance of confidence back then, and so I asked her out easily. But your mother didn't outright say no or yes to me. Because I know she's probably, thinking about her circumstance. She later told me that she knew she shouldn't get involved, but there was something about me that made her think twice. Aww. I don't know what it was, but I'm grateful for it. Eventually, I was able to convince her to go on a date with me. Father's eyes glazed over a bit, filled with nostalgia. I was so happy about it, I ran down the street screaming about it. Oh, wow. He chuckles. I don't think I could have been more excited. But as luck would have it, during the date we were attacked, and Shizuka was forced to protect us. Attacked by who? Attacked by what? That's when she finally explained who and what she was to me. Oh, probably some people who are after her, probably. Yeah, makes sense. But that just made me even more determined to be with her. Oh, wow. So faithful. So loyal, bae. I realized how lonely she must have been all these years, but Shizuka broke it off with me. Oh no, yeah, I think she was trying to do what's best, what she thinks was best. She told me that she couldn't die, yes. She said that she didn't want to sit there and watch me grow old and die while she remained unchanged. After our brief romance, Shizuka disappeared, yes. I tried to move on with life, I even got married and we had Kyle. Oh, wow. So Kyle is another lady's kid. Oh, wow. Well, it makes sense, because Shizuka actually created us. Not created in that sense, but made us as a homunculi, right? After my wife died, I managed to track down Shizuka, and she told me of what she did with you, Hannah. Oh, whoa. Whoa. how and why you were created. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, okay. I thought it was like after the ritual. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Timeline does not line up. I think she expected me to leave after hearing how far she'd gone to get a chance at getting rid of her curse. But perhaps I am a horrible person because I understood. Yes, I could see how desperate she was to be free. And when we got married and you were born, I resolved to always be a good father to you, Hannah. Father finally falls silent, looking at nothing in particular. I can tell just talking about this must have been very hard for him. Perhaps he was being crushed under the weight of this knowledge as much as I was bothered by not knowing. As for me, I have so many emotions, but mostly I feel so relieved at hearing my mother's story. Aww, okay. That she had her reasons, that dad really does love me, and that mother probably never hated me. Okay, so she's matured and she's grown out of that mindset where she feels betrayed by her father and Shizuka, or actually, yeah, in a way, like, is angry at Shizuka for forcing this on her. The curse on her. Aw, Hannah, all character development. Oh, damn. Thank you, Dad, for telling me about Mom. Hannah. I think somewhere in my heart I realized it, how truly desperate Mother must have been. When I think about back to the day in the car, back to that day in the car, I remember that she wasn't acting normally. She was gripping the steering wheel so hard that she was almost shaking. I don't think Mother went about getting rid of her curse in the best way, but in a way, I'm thankful for it, because that means you got to meet Sho, and you got to meet all the other guys, you got to meet about the supernatural world and shit like that. Yeah, it's because of what she did that I'm able to exist now, and because of that ritual that I was able to meet Sho and fall in love with him. Yeah, exactly. That's a good positive light to look at it. Sho reaches across and grabs my hand, intertwining our fingers. I look up at him, surprised that he would do something like that in front of my father. But even when I look up at him, he doesn't let go. Of course, because he loves us, he don't care. I suddenly remember that time on the pier, how I vowed that I'd do anything to see Sho again. To how I was determined to do anything possible to get him back. It was back then that I had first been able to come to some kind of understanding about Shizuka's actions. Yes, and now I truly understand that she never wanted to do this. I feel like Sho's touching smile. I was gonna do it as like one whole sentence, or one whole, grouping. I feel like Sho's touch and smile gives me strength, and so I find words tumbling out that I never thought I'd say. I think I forgive Shizuka. Yeah. I feel like I finally understand why she was so distant all those years. And if I could see her now, I think that maybe I'd like to try again to start a new relationship as mother and daughter. Oh, I hope she'd let me anyway. Yeah, because there's so much about her that I want to know, and so much she could teach me. Exactly, about the whole power things. I mean, technically it was your powers, so please teach me how to control them. I look up and see that my father has tears in his eyes. Ugh! It's a whole, water fest. Hannah, I think she would love to hear that. I can't presume to always know what my darling is thinking, but I think somewhere deep inside she always wanted that kind of relationship too. A normal one between a mother and daughter. I find myself getting to my feet and walking over to my father. Hug! Group hug! Sho, you can come in too. He stands up and I hug him tightly. The sudden emotional moment even has Sho starting to tear up on. The sudden emotional moment even has Sho starting to tear up beside me. Yeah, I feel like a part of me that was stuck in the past can start moving forward again. I'll tell you in person one day, Mom. Wherever the fuck you are. And then I'll learn about your life in your own words. The door burst open then, and Kyle strides in with a smile on her face. Kyle, you eavesdropper! Oh my god. Hey guys, I just finished making dessert. I bet she was eavesdropping. Kyle, I thought you were upstairs. You didn't hear any of that just now, did you? Oh, sorry, I got a call and had to come downstairs. I figured I might as well finish making desserts while I was down here. Come on guys, it's a custard cream pie I made myself, right? Kyle starts to pull me by my arm and I let myself go with it. I'm not entirely convinced that Kyle didn't just hear any of that, but I smile at Sho and signal at him to come with us. I'll ask Dad later to tell me more about Shizuka, my mother. Alright, after everyone finally retired for the night, Sho and I move into my room. Despite the fact that Sho managed to forget his pajamas, I've changed into my own bedclothes. Sho, how could you The funniest thing is that he actually remembered to bring his keys for once. I feel a pleasant calmness wash over me at the sight of the familiar surroundings. It's been a while since I stayed over here. It might feel a little strange to sleep in this bed again, especially with Sho, but no hanky-panky, guys. Come on, there's people in the house. There's other people in the house. My eyes fall onto a very curious-looking Sho who sits himself on the edge of my bed. Are you seriously gonna sleep in that? His eyes seem to dart everywhere from the bed to the bookshelves, the little scratches on the door, and all the little trinkets that I've left here. It's not like we haven't, but this is new. It's my family home. My dad and sister are in the house. Haven't what? Slept in the same bed? Or, haven't what? What? As I quietly watch Sho, my eyes travel to his lips, down to his jawline, neck, and... no, what am I even doing right now? Girl, you can't just be doing this, checking him out like that. No! Like you said, there's Dad and there's Kyle in the house. Come on, girl, reel it back in. Control yourself. Stop it, Hannah, this is not the place for that, exactly. I reluctantly tear my eyes away from him. It's getting late, we should get ready for bed. Yes. Sho jumps up, nearly tripping over his own feet. Wow. So, good night. Okay. He says this as he gets ready to lie down on the floor. Oh my god, no, Sho! What? I feel my lips twitch into a smile. Sho, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're not a goddamn dog, Sho. God. Even though I know, I still ask. Despite being the brilliant actor that he is, Sho can't quite hide his nervousness from me. My dad isn't even that scary, really. He gets back up, awkwardly rubbing the back of his neck. Following my example, Sho crawls into the tiny bed next to me. We'll make it work. We whisper our goodnights that are all too loud in the otherwise soundless room. And we sleep. My eyes feel heavy, but I can't seem to fall asleep. Oh, I can't tell how much time has passed since we went to bed. I don't even want to check. Sho lies next to me completely still. Even without touching, I can feel the heat radiating off of his body. A natural heater here. It's amazing how he's always so warm. But he's a phoenix, so you would expect. All of a sudden, he moves, turning his whole body towards me. What? Oh, can't sleep either? Yeah, no. He asks me, his voice just barely above a whisper. I turn to my side to face Sho. Yeah, I'm tired, but for some reason I can't fall asleep at all. I think it just feels so strange to be back here at home with my family. And it's nice to have you here with me. It feels different, but a nice different. Sho smiles sweetly at me. He reaches out and gently touches my cheek. Sho's warm, soft touch tickles my skin. His fingers slowly trail across my chin. Hey now. He looks at me so seriously with such a look of concentration. It's as if I'm the most important thing in the world to him. Probably is. His thumb gently caresses my lips. It tickles a little bit and I find myself giggling. Hannah, what? Sho's hand slides down, wrapping his arms around my waist and pulling me close in one rough groove. My heart jumps at seeing this side of him. Oh wow. Oh wow, Sho. I mean, this bed is really small, but I know we gotta get a little cozy, but still. In my head, I know we shouldn't do anything like this. Kyle's room is right next door, but oh girl. Oh shit. Sho seems to sense my hesitation. His soft whisper has a kind of roughness to it as he speaks. If you're worried about Kyle, don't. Why? Why shouldn't I be? Tell me. I think I heard her say she was sneaking out tonight with some Yuki guy. Oh, which is Tatsuya's little brother. Yeah, little brother. Sneaking out with Yuki? Dad would probably yell at Kyle if he found out, but if that's actually true, it means that Kyle's not here. Oh wow. Why are you doing this to me, Sho? Oh my god. You are so ballsy. Sho whispers so quietly that I can scarcely be sure of what I heard. So, will you give yourself to me tonight? Oh my god! shit! Girl, we gonna get some action! Despite the fact that dad is probably down the hallway. Oh my god. Oh wow. Keep going, stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Girl. 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 Oh my god, girl. You know how I feel about these things. Okay. Okay, fine. Keep going. I'll risk it then. Yes. What's life without a little bit of risk? With my body pressed up against his like this, it's becoming harder and harder to think anyway. I grip at Shou's shirt, he pulls me closer still and turns, pulling me up on top of him. Ooh, wow, okay. My heart beats wildly against my chest at the thought of getting caught in this position. Shou continues to quietly look at me, a smile tugging at his lips. I don't understand what's so funny about this. With my hands on his chest, I can feel his heart beating hard and fast. Yes. Slowly, I lean down and seal his lips with mine. Shou's arms tighten around me, one of his hands travel under my shirt. Oh, getting a little frisky. He slowly, lightly trails his fingers up and down my back. A pleasant chill shoots through my whole body as his fingers dance on my skin. I can't hold back the moan that escapes my lips. That wasn't a very sexy moan, I'm sorry. I don't do sexy. Shou's lips travel down my jawline as his hands move lower and lower. Oh, his hot lips on my neck, hands roaming all over my body. The feeling of his hard body under mine, the way his rapid, ragged breath warms my already heated skin. I am so expecting us to be caught or something, or like before we get to the good bits, we're caught. All of it fills my senses, and I bite down, another moan forming in the back of my throat, threatening to escape. Like this is going a little too smoothly. And you know Otome games, like they never let you like have the moment. Even though I know Caro could be next door, right behind the wall, I don't want to stop. Oh wow, she's like, fuck it. I slip my hand under his clothes, his skin feels like fire under my fingers. Shou shivers at my touch, he presses his head back into the pillows, and only a quiet groan escapes his lips. Wow. I fight back a grin and continue with my ministrations, enjoying Shou squirm under me. Enjoying seeing Shou squirm under me. Yes, I skipped over a word. I realize. Hannah, what? His whispers colored in desperation. Even in the dark, I can see his golden eyes shine with overwhelming need. Wow, so needy. In one swift movement, Shou flips us over, and I find myself on my back instead. Oh shit, Shou. Okay. Shou grins and leans down close to me, whispering. I hope you can stay quiet tonight. I don't know, girl. I mean, you're the one who's pulling me into this. I can't promise you anything. The room is filled with the sound of clothes falling to the floor, ragged breaths, and strangled moans until dawn. Until dawn? Oh shit! You freak! Oh my god. Okay, chapter 2, a dark precursor. Oh, wow. Shit, Shou. I didn't know you. Oh my god, Shou, my man, my dude. Damn, god damn. Okay, alright, whatever. It's all good. Sexy time, yes. I'm waiting for Shou on one of the benches outside Hagiwara. It's the very next day, or I don't know, weekend, or Monday. Monday? School day? Yeah? He'll be done with his drama rehearsal soon. So we can go on a date. Yes. I'm playing a social game on my phone, glancing up every now and then at the passerbys. That's when I see keys clatter to the ground in front of me. Drop your keys? Instinctively, I reach for them at the same time as their own owner does, but I'm just a moment faster. Oh, sorry, yeah. I start to offer the keys, but I notice one of my favorite anime characters attached to them. Oh, is that Mika? She's one of my favorite characters. Mika? Like, Hatsune... What was that one name? I forgot her name. Oh well. I hold out the keys and see that their owner is actually a girl I've seen around campus before. Is it, what's it called? The one that I always forget her name. Yes, Emmy. I always forget her name. Always. It is like literally 3 letters, and I always forget it. Yeah, it is. She's awesome. Right. She reaches out and takes the keys from me. Hey, you're Hannah, right? Yes, I am. Yeah, and you're Matsuda, right? Matsuda. Emmy, you got it. Emmy Matsuda. So you like Advancing Titans too? So you like Advancing Titans too, huh? Oh, okay. Advancing Titans, Attack on Titans, and it's actually... Is there a name? It's... I don't know, wait. Her name's not Mika. Is it Mika? Oh, it's been so long since I've actually, like, watched that anime. Oh my god. I have to look it up. But anyways, forgive me. It's been a while. Matsuda, or Emmy, sits down on the bench next to me. I notice she has paint speckled all over her. Yes, she's an she's really artsy. Yep, I saw the movie a few months ago with my boyfriend. So it was Attack on Titan. Hey! Or like, you know, this universe's version of Attack on Titan. Hey, I was right. I giggle a bit, remembering how uncomfortable Sho was with the movie when he thought it was romance. Nope. Things have changed so much since then. I know. You have a boyfriend? Yes, I do. Yeah, his name is Sho. He's really sweet. How do you even have time for a boyfriend? I can barely keep up with my classes and I can barely keep up with classes and art. I know, right? A boyfriend in this economy? Oh my gosh. Well, it wasn't really a choice. I told myself I didn't have time for a relationship over and over. I know, but you know, love just finds a way, you know? But life is unpredictable. You can't choose when you fall in love, right? Besides, it got to a point where all I thought about was Sho anyway. It was way harder trying to concentrate without him. There we go. Sounds like you really like him. Of course I do. I do. I love him so much. It's ridiculous. He must be a great guy. Yeah. I wonder if it's the same Sho I know though. It probably is. Probably. He's pretty well known for a second-year student. I can't hide the pride in my voice as I babble about Sho. Then, as if appearing on cue, I see him walking up to us. I'm such a doting girlfriend. I rise off the bench and rush to hug him despite myself. He takes me into his arms and I sigh, feeling more than comfortable. In the corner of my eye, I see Emmy turn her head away from us, scratching her cheek. I know, awkward, third wheeling. A bit reluctantly, I step back from Sho. Hey Emmy, what's up? Yeah. He answers so casually that I almost feel betrayed. He's never mentioned Emmy before. I know I'm being silly. It's not like Sho could tell me everyone he knows, but... hi Sho, so you are the same guy Hannah's been gushing about. Yeah. How do you two know each other exactly? I think class. Yeah, she was in the same magic classes. She did the fire demonstration with us, or the water demonstration in her case. That's simple enough. My brother hangs out with Shinji, so I tag along sometimes. Oh, okay. Alright. Yep, Shinji has a lot of musician friends, so sometimes they hang out at our place, or I meet them at gigs. Okay. Because I was thinking, I was like, which one of the guys is her brother that hangs out with Shinji? But no, it could be another guy that we don't know completely. Oh, makes sense. Yeah. It's ridiculous, but I can't shake off this feeling of jealousy or betrayal or whatever it is. What? Really, Hannah? Come on. Don't be like that, girl. Girl, don't be like that. Of course, Sho had a life before me and a life outside of me, and it's not like he and Emmy ever dated. At even the thought of the two dating, I feel suddenly irritable, but Emmy seems to pick up on it. Don't worry, Hannah. Yeah. The last time I saw Sho a month ago, he was completely bummed out. He was completely bummed about some canceled date with his girlfriend. I bet that was you, right? Shinji said all he ever talks about is how great his girlfriend is since they got together. Emmy, come on. Yeah, well, it's true, right? There's no need to be ashamed, right? I gush about you too. I think it's important to say what you're thinking or feeling as much as you can. Besides, she's just as in love with you as you are with her. Exactly. She was just talking about how great you were a second before you came. I think you guys are adorable though. I know. OTP. Art's my only love, and I'm fine with it staying that way for a while. Any negative feelings I had evaporate with Emmy's smile. Yeah, just like that, I can tell she's a really kind person. I'm a little nervous, but if she already knows Sho and Shinji... Emmy, do you want to hang out sometime? It could be with the guys, or maybe just us. You know, us girls. Sure, I've got to get going now, but we should relax and watch some anime sometime. Exactly. I feel like you two could get along with each other. Why you gotta be so, like, you know, defensive right off the front? Emmy walks over to me and we exchange numbers, then she steps back and waves. Alright, it was nice talking with you guys. Yes. I'll see you soon, have fun. Yep, bye. Bye-bye. We watch as Emmy disappears into the distance before Sho pulls me close a bit more aggressively than usual. Hey, wow. Hey, big boy. Sho? Why, what's up? I saw that cute little frown of yours, you know. Oh, so he noticed. Oh, what frown? Yeah, what frown? When Emmy told you she hung out with us before, were you possibly jealous? Maybe, a little. Well, what's gotten into you? I think you've been hanging around too much with Shinji and Taku. Sho just laughs, yeah. There's no point in denying it, I know. I'm sorry if I'm being mean, but I like the idea of you getting jealous over me. Oh, why? Sometimes you can be so strong and independent, I feel like you don't rely on me. Aw, no, don't feel that way. And you're so beautiful and smart and kind that I sometimes feel really insecure. Ah, no, don't do that. No, don't say that. Sometimes I think that someone's going to come take you away from me. Sho, you're the only one I see. Don't be like that. So if you feel jealous, that means you love me, right? I guess. In a certain way, I guess. That you want to keep me all to yourself just like I want to do with you. Oh, Sho. Oh, Sho. You're cute. After all this time, I didn't know he felt that way. He felt like that, yeah. Not sure what else to do, I ignore all the students passing us by and turn my head to give him a peck on the lips. Haha. I don't know where you're getting these ideas from me about me from, but I'm just a normal woman. Yes, I am a simple woman with simple needs. I need you in every way possible. Sometimes I feel like I need you just to be able to breathe. And I need you to need me like that too. That's simple enough since I already do. Ah, Sho kisses me this time very lightly, just a quick brush of the lips. God, you guys, stop being so cute with each other. It leaves me wanting more, but I seem to have just remembered that we're on a campus sidewalk and not alone in the least. Let's get going to Chowa then, before I change my mind. Ah, right. I take Sho's hand and we head off to go on a casual date in the Chowa district. Alright, to Chowa! Yay, we in Chowa. I learned in the time since we started dating that Sho loves to take me out shopping. Hey, that's like, that will sit well with me actually. Like, I want a guy who likes to take me out shopping. Come on, like who doesn't? He likes to buy me so much stuff that it's usually more me trying to get him to... Why can't I read today? He likes to buy me so much stuff that it's usually more me trying to get him to not buy me anything than actual shopping. Oh, that's true, yeah. I don't need anything, Sho, really. Like, literally, I just thought this dress was cute doesn't mean I actually want to buy it. Stop. I'm trying to convince him to put back a white teddy bear he saw me glance at. She just looked at it. He's like, "Do you want it?" Are you sure? You look like you wanted this. No, absolutely 100% sure, Sho. Yeah, exactly. I just want to spend time with my boyfriend. We can just window shop. God. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. After that, we just go around window shopping and examine some of the amazing things Chowa has to offer. Yes, exactly. See, it's not so bad. I keep stealing glances at Sho during the date, still not believing this handsome man is really mine. It's really all mine, yes. What is it, Hannah? I'm just admiring how good looking you are. Oh, it's nothing. All throughout the day, I keep thinking about how far we've been able to come in the few months since we've started going out. Things are going very well between us, but there are still some sides of Sho that I feel like he won't show me. Why? Like what? Later on that afternoon, we're at a restaurant Sho wanted to take me. Oh, this is nice. It's in an area that has a heavy Phoenix population. Oh, okay. Apparently the food here is really healthy and really good, and there are no eggs. I smile when he drops a bit of food on himself, blushes, and frantically tries to wipe the stain out. It's like he's always trying to be perfect for me, but I know there's more to him. I mean, I drop food on myself too, all the time. Especially for some reason whenever I wear like a white shirt, like always. And I want to know it, I want to know it all so desperately, but he won't tell me. Why? What do you want to know about him, like, that you haven't seen? I sigh, unsure of what to do. Like, him pissed off or something? Him really sad? What? Like, what? Like, I thought you've seen it all, you know, Hannah. both physically and like, you know, mentally, you know? I sigh, unsure what to do, yeah. I wish he'd stop thinking of me as this perfect goddess that he can't disappoint. It's me who doesn't deserve him really after all I put him through. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna agree with you on that. Are you feeling okay, Hannah? Yeah, sure. Yes, I'm fine. Then why do you look so sad? I'm not sad. I'm just thinking. He's so considerate and he really is the perfect boyfriend. Should I really tell him such a trivial thing and worry him? Just be honest, change the subject. Be honest. If that's what a relationship is all about, is being honest with each other. Actually, Sho, I was just thinking about how our relationship is pretty much perfect. Well, that's a good thing, right? Yeah, it's almost too perfect though. Yes, but is there something I did wrong? No! Honey, sweetie, stop! No, well, not really. I was just thinking that I want to know more about you. I mean, I want to know everything, but I feel like you keep some things from me. I know, right? I suddenly have a bad feeling wash over me. I ruined our date. I shouldn't have said this right now, if at all. Oh, come on. It's bound to come up at some point. I reach out and put a hand over his, forcing a smile onto my face. I'm just saying, don't try to take on everything by yourself either. And don't worry about being less than perfect. We all have flaws. I know, right? So I understand. Thanks, Hannah. But the rest of the lunch feels awkward and Sho seems lost in his own thoughts. After we finish eating, we prepare to head home for the day. We're walking hand in hand as usual when I see something that catches my eye. A small group of teenagers in a side alley. Oh. I almost ignore it, but then I hear one of them laugh. Why, it sounds so cruel that I'm scared they're doing something to some poor animal. Sho. I know, Sho. Yeah, I see it too. Okay, good. We got some, we got the same brain waves going on, okay? So it's good. We casually walk closer to the alley. I gasp when I see what poor creature the teens are heckling, a dark phoenix girl. Hey, is it the same girl that's been stalking us? Yes, it is! Oh, the one who stalked me on Ilois's order, to be precise. Yes. Sho seems to recognize her too. Sho seems to recognize her too. I don't know why I just repeated. A teenager roughly pushes the girl into the wall and she winces, but her expression doesn't change otherwise. I nod. Sho seems to recognize her too. Why is that repeated 3 times? Yes, it is, but we can't just leave her like this even still. I know. You're right, but can you let me handle this, please? Yeah, sure. I shake my head. Oh, why? We're in this together. We're partners, remember? The moment I say this, Sho looks strangely sad. Yeah. Why? What's wrong? I thought it's a team effort. Ugh, but the emotion passes from his face faster than I can figure out what it means. Alright. Sho and I stop directly in front of the group and he calls out to them in a firm voice. Hey, what are you guys doing? The dark phoenix girl simply looks at us while the 3 teens, 2 boys and 1 girl, turn toward us. The largest boy is the one who speaks. Like it's your fucking business? Oh, wow, okay. His attitude strikes a nerve in me. Same. Like, bitch, what you say? I see that he's gripping the very tiny dark phoenix girl by her shoulder and I feel disgusted. Yeah, because I'm making it our business, right? Do you have a problem with that, or are you too scared to pick on someone your own size? Hannah. Sorry, I get a little heated, okay? I'm a little temperamental. Sho says my name in an unusually low voice. I can hear the warning in it, but I'm too annoyed to listen. Are you seriously trying to play the hero here? Why the hell do you care about some dark phoenix trash? Ugh, that does it. These punks, these kids these days, have no respect for anyone or anything. I instinctively look at Sho and can see from the side that his jaw is clenched, like he's trying not to say anything. Yeah, because technically he's a dark phoenix now, after his little resurrection shit going on. But I'm not so noble. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'ma go hella ghetto and street rat on you guys. The only trash I see around here is you. But while I wasn't paying attention, the second boy, who hasn't spoken a word, has summoned a fireball. He throws it at me a second after I notice it, and Sho instinctively moves to protect me. The fireball hits him and dissolves into his fireproof clothing. That's when I feel an arm around my throat and something sharp and metal pressing against it. Oh, bruh. Oh, bruh. Hannah. Really? You're gonna play dirty? Really? Really? Wow. Somehow the teenage girl managed to get behind me while we were distracted. You better let me go right now or I swear you're going to regret it, right? Despite my bold words, I'm scared to death. A flick of her wrist could end me. And without my gear crystal activated, unleashing my power while emotionally unstable could end up killing everyone. I'm the one who's in control here. Don't try and mess with my head with your idle threats. Don't you dare hurt her or I swear. Uh-oh, now he's getting mad. Now everyone's getting mad. Oh, shit. SHO'S voice trembles and I can't tell if it's with fear or anger. No one dares to move for just a moment. But then a black ball of fire shoots out of nowhere and hits the girl behind me. Hey, thanks. Thanks for the save. She drops her knife with a horrified screech, and I take the opportunity to elbow her in the stomach and run towards SHO'S. I look at the Dark Phoenix girl and see a faint smile on her face. Hey, yay, we homies now. We homegirls now. In all the confusion, there's a flash of bright light, and SHO'S stands there as his true self. Oh, wow. A Dark Phoenix. The two guys seem completely stunned as the girl continues to shriek. They both look at SHO'S in fear, and one flat out runs, screaming for SHO'S to get away from him. The other one seems rooted to the spot. You're one of the freaks. Oh, wow. I am a Dark Phoenix, yes. But we're not freaks. I'm giving you one chance to take your friend and run before I kill her for touching my girlfriend. Oh, wow, SHO'S! Don't need to get so violent, even though they kind of did threaten me with like a knife at gunpoint? No, that doesn't even make sense. At knife point, whatever. What am I saying? Kill? I don't know whether or not he means it, and it worries me, but I'm really happy he feels that way. The boy decides to pick option A and take his girlfriend's, but not actual girlfriend, but the friend that's the girl, arm. He pulls her along and they both run away, yeah. By now though, there's a huge commotion on the street. Especially at seeing a winged show. Are those wings real? Yes, they are. I think they are. I think he's one of those Dark Phoenixes. You mean one of those corrupted things? Oh my god. Oh, stars, I've got to get out of here. What are you talking about? We have to kill it. The stars would want us to cleanse it before it corrupts anyone else. Oh no. I think I saw the girl in the jacket throw some kind of black fire too. The growing crowd's chatter becomes an angry buzz. I look at SHO'S grabbing my gear crystal. Could I really stop all these people from hurting him? Well, we're gonna try. I'll distract them, you fly. Oh, wow! With the same speed I had trouble keeping up with months ago, the Dark Phoenix girl starts running directly into the crowd. SHO'S sweeps me up in his arms, carrying me before I can process what's going on. Oh my god! Hang on! Oh my god! SHO'S leaps into the air as he uses his wings to give him a boost straight up while the crowd's distracted. Feeling nothing under my feet, I cling to him tightly. He flaps his wings furiously, trying to gain altitude in the cramped alley. While holding me, going straight up is nearly impossible. As SHO'S struggles, I come to a decision. Let me go, I'll be fine. Not an option, you don't know what they're going... Bleh. Not an option, you don't know what they do to you just for being with us. I frantically think about what I can do to help SHO'S when one thing comes to mind. Why? Closing my eyes, I focus on an image in my mind of a bubble beneath us, rising up, pushing us up quickly. It's just a modification of my normal shield spell, but it gives SHO'S the boost he needs to take off. Nice. As soon as I feel complete weightlessness, I open my eyes to see us flying above the buildings. Wow, I see the crowd below pointing and screaming at us, and I close my eyes again. Poor SHO'S, I knew what Ilois had said, but I had no idea things were really this bad. Right? Soon I realized SHO'S isn't flying us home, but towards something. Where are we going, SHO'S? Are we going to the garden? Somewhere safe. I have this feeling that we might see the girl we helped there too. We can talk there too, so just hold on until we get there. Could he mean the Celestial Garden? Yes. Chapter 3, What the Future Holds. Okay, wow, damn. That really escalated. Like, that went from like 0 to 100, literally. It isn't long before we finally reach the Celestial Garden. SHO'S lands lightly with me in his arms. As he puts me down, I realize how nice it feels how nice it is to feel the solid ground beneath, under me. With the garden so empty, it's not hard to spot a lone figure in the distance. That person looks too short to be Janan, so I guess it must be that girl. Oh, so according to this, then probably is the mystic ending like canon then? Because in the passionate end, we didn't end up going to this place at all. It's only then the mystic end. Oh, and we met Janan too. Yeah, so she knows Janan. So like we met Janan in the mystic ending. Okay, there you go. Ha, fun fact. I glance at Sho. His eyes seem to be focused entirely on the figure. I wonder what's he thinking. His expression, while serious, doesn't give anything away. I can't stand the silence anymore. I know. Should we go talk to her? I mean, we might as well. Come on. She was there when it happened too. Sho jumps slightly. Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. He gives me a tiny embarrassed smile and takes my hand in his. We walk together along the path, deeper into the garden and closer to her. As if sensing our presence, she turns around to greet us. Hello, I see you made it here all right. Yeah. She stares up at Sho, then at me, her expression never changing. Then suddenly she bows her head. Whatever I was expecting from her, it wasn't this. Thank you for your help. Yeah, no problem. I was surprised when you helped, especially after everything that happened. I frown. Well, it's not like you were acting on your own accordance, in a way, yeah, you know. I don't think either of us would stand to see anyone being harassed like that. The girl looks up, and I could swear that behind those dull black eyes, I see a spark of something. You're very nice people then. Yeah. A ghost of a smile appears on her lips. It is only polite that I introduce myself to my saviors. Ah, we finally get to know her name. Jesus. I am Ayako Takeida? Oh my goodness. Ayako Takeida, and you're probably wondering how that situation started in the first place. Yeah. Sho and I nod. I have a pretty good idea, but Ayako briefly glances at Sho before continuing. I'm sure you know this, but our kind isn't exactly liked. Yeah. Those three, they saw me use my fire before, and it seems they recognize me. It's nothing new. Those pure phoenixes always act like this. Fear, loathing, pure hatred. I could have defended myself, but that would have caused a scene, and that would have made your rap even worse. Yeah. She sighs. I was just so tired of it all. It happens so often that I'm sick of it. I feel you. Before you two showed up, I was thinking of just letting them do whatever to me. You can't just give up like that. If you give up so easily, they'll just think they can keep doing it, right? They'll just keep doing it anyway. We have no one left to stand for us anymore. Huh. Ayako seems to realize she started to yell. She shrinks back with a frown. Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. No, girl. I feel you. This entire thing is just fucked up. After he failed. She glances at me. I nod, urging her to keep going. He doesn't have the power needed to continue with his plan. Since then, he secluded himself. He refuses to see anyone. Without him, we're fragmenting and falling apart. Some others have gone missing. It's all just a big mess. My bad, but he was gonna kill me over it, so I had no choice. I watch Ayako carefully. I'm not sure what to say to this new information. It's my fault all this is happening. No, it's Ilois's own fault, but still. I know, he just kind of went about it the wrong way. As I'm pondering this, she looks up at Sho with determination shining in her eyes. Mr. Hattori, maybe you could talk to him for us. What do you mean? Girl, do you know how he came to be the way he was? Because literally Ilois is the one who killed him, and then he was the one who resurrected in a way, you know? They got some history going on. Or at least do something, since you're clearly very strong. Her black eyes settle on me. Or Miss Lee, maybe you will help us. I mean, I'll help you guys for sure, but I ain't gonna be talking to Ilois anytime soon. I know it's the whole thing, forgive your enemies and shit like that. I don't even know. Being a martyr and shit? Nah, that's not me. I know that Ilois and I don't deserve anything from either of you. Well, true. But won't you at least do it for the other Dark Phoenixes? Yes, that I can do. And even Mr. Hattori himself. What Ilois and I have gone through, I don't want any other Dark Phoenix to ever have to experience such things. Yeah, memories of what Ilois revealed about his past immediately come to the forefront of my mind. Looking at this tiny girl before us, I finally realized how dark her hair and eyes truly are. I wonder, just how many times did she die? Oh, is that like a? Are you hinting at a fact? Like the darker your hair is, as you are a phoenix, the more times you've resurrected. So that's why maybe Shou's hair is still like kind of golden, semi-golden. Oh wow. Not knowing what to say, I look to Shou instead. He doesn't immediately respond. Yeah, his hair is slightly darker at the end, at the ends. Fringes, what am I saying? At the ends. So like, okay, that makes sense. Whoa, nice. For a while, he just looks very thoughtful instead. Ayako smiles, perhaps sensing that Shou is extremely conflicted about the situation. I'll leave you now. Thank you again for helping me. Yeah, no problem, girl. And for listening to me, even when you didn't have to. She moves to leave, then stops. Ayako stands in front of me, looking up at me with unreadable eyes. I'm really sorry for what I did to you, to both of you, and... she pulls something out of her pocket and holds it out to me. What is it? I gasp at the sight of something I thought I'd lost forever. Is that... What is that? Ayako nods. I carefully take it from her hands. It's your charm. I'm sorry I took it. I understand it's very important to you. Oh, thank you. You gave my charm back. Aw. I thank you for returning it to me, right? She gives me another little nod and walks away. Her footsteps barely make any sound on the paved path, and before long, Ayako disappears from view entirely. Shou watches the horizon quietly, then turns to me and gives me a little smile. Follow me, let's go sit down somewhere. Okay. He gently takes my hand and leads me towards the temple. Back here again. Once again. Yep. We sit down by the celestial pool, and once again I find myself admiring its ethereal beauty. Shou doesn't speak, and for a while, neither do I. I know that at times, Shou needs some time before he actually says what's on his mind. But as the seconds fade away, I become far too aware of the silence. Shou, do you want to talk? Anything you got in mind, Yeah, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about for a while now. What is it? Do you remember what Ilo was said after I came back to life? About how I'd be hated? Yes. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever forget any of it. Yeah, that's true. It's a pretty wild event to not really remember. Suddenly, everything is all so different. Yeah, you saw what the other phoenixes think of me now. Me and my kind. Shou size. Yeah. When I went to visit my family, it was weird. They seemed interested in me suddenly. No, that's not right exactly. Maybe more interested in what I am now. Yes, because your parents are scientists wanting to figure out why Phoenix have lost most of their abilities, other than like throwing fire and shit. It was so weird to get that kind of attention from them. I think they more or less looked at him as like a new guinea pig, which is kind of sad. It's almost like they weren't my parents anymore. More like scientists looking at a fascinating subject. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Maybe I was just imagining it. Nope, I think it's true. Sorry. I mean, maybe it just stuck out more because every other phoenix had been treating me like I'm some sort of freak. I just wasn't prepared for getting attention from my parents, and it's probably just my imagination. I should just be happy they want to act like a family. Hearing his explanation, I'm not so sure myself. Yeah, I wish that Shou's parents would simply love him for who he is. I wish they would stop having conditions set on their attention for Shou. Exactly. I hope with all that I can muster that their sudden attention doesn't signal something far worse. I wouldn't count on it. I remember the day we went to see them right after Shou had been hurt. They had seemed so genuinely worried about him back then. It's fine, probably it has to be. I'm sure they were just really worried after they realized that Shou had died back then. I don't know, girl. I take his hand in mine. Shou, you can't really help what others think of you. You shouldn't let it affect your opinion of yourself. Exactly. It certainly won't affect my opinion of you. And who even cares what those idiots think, right? Haters can hate. They don't know anything, and they're probably too stubborn to change their minds. But you are so, so wonderful. Every day I think of how lucky I am to have met you. And besides, if you're a freak, then I'm one too. Yeah, that is true actually. I'm the only one of my kind, and you love me regardless. Like you said before, you're you, and that's all that matters. Sho lets out a quiet laugh and lovingly moves a strand of hair out of my face. You're so amazing, Hannah. You always know just the right thing to say. Ah, you give me too much credit. I just say the truth, though. That's all. Exactly. I'm just saying. Just saying the truth. Saying how it is. And do you think you'll do what Ayako asked? He looks a little startled at my question. Oh, I think I should try to at least see what the situation is like before I make any decisions, right? I see. Well, whatever it is you decide, I'll stand by your side no matter what. We're partners after all. Hey, yeah, the best partners. Exactly. I mean, I can't die and you can resurrect as many times as you want, as like bad as it seems, but like still, we OP, okay? Under the heavenly lights, I can see Shou's cheeks are tinted pink. Thanks, Hannah. No problem. For what? For just being you. For always trying to cheer me up. But this time, I already decided to try and not let it get me down. Yeah. I'm going to work hard to achieve what I want in life, with or without everyone's approval. And having you by my side makes me feel even braver. I just hope that you'll try to rely on me more, Hannah. Yeah, Shou. Aw, Shou. It's difficult for me, but I'll try. As long as you promise to always show me every side of you. Whether you're happy or angry or sad or uncertain, I want to know all of you. With those words spoken, Shou gets up on his feet. Gets up to his feet. He silently offers me his hand, which I'm more than happy to take. I'll try, Hannah, for you. Ah, he pulls me up with ease. I collide into Shou's chest, and he wraps an arm around my waist. With a mischievous twinkle in his eyes, he quickly kisses me. Ah, the kiss is short, sweet, and tastes a little like peaches. It's cute. He pulls away and smiles. Come on, I'll get you home. Okay. He easily picks me up into his arms, and I wrap mine around his neck. Feeling a surge of giddiness, I decide to ask what I've been wanting to all day. Do you want to stay over tonight? Hey, there's a movie that I've been wanting to watch with you. Shou laughs. As long as it's not a horror one, I'm game. Okay, yeah, because I can't really do horror movies either. With me securely in his arms, Shou walks into the light of the temple. Shou walks out into the light of the temple, yeah. His powerful wings flap, creating a gust of wind as he takes off, flying in the direction of the city. And we home. We make it back to my apartment just before the sun begins to set. Carrying several bags in each hand, we make our way into my kitchen area. I'll set up the snacks for us if you set up the movie. Yeah, sure. Oh, sure, thank you. Yeah. But first, is it okay if I go change into something more comfortable? I wish you had told me to bring my comfy clothes too. But you look so cute in yours that I'll forgive you. Okay, fine, whatever. Stop being such a flirt to me. So yeah, go right ahead. Go set up the snacks. Thanks. I'll be right back and then I'll get the movie started. Alright. PJs! You like my bunny rabbit, like printed PJs? Now in my pajamas, I'm getting the movie set up. I watch Shou move around my kitchen. I can feel myself begin to smile at how comfortable he looks in my home. It almost feels like we're living together. It's nice. Shou brings out the snacks and then he goes into my bedroom to grab a blanket while I finish. I think you'll really like this one actually. Is it Studio Ghibli? I'm sure you've heard of it. It's called The Camaraderie of the Circlet from the Master of the Circlets series. Master of the Circlets. I don't know what reference that was. Nope, sorry. I've always heard really good things about it, even though it's a bit long. Let's start then. Master of Circlets? Nah. I was just thinking Game of Thrones, but no. No, it's too violent to be Game of Thrones. Or no, like it's not as, it shouldn't be as violent as Game of Thrones, because if she says like, yo yeah, Shou will like it, and he can't do like, you know, gore and shit, Shou plops down on the couch and past the empty space but next to him. Okay, I press play and settle in next to him. And we watch. The movie goes on for hours, but the plot has me really so enthralled I barely notice how long it's been. The final climatic scene plays. The characters are entangled in one final battle with the villain. It seems like they're going to lose everything. So, yay! Is that my CG? That better be my CG. I suddenly feel Shou's head rest on my shoulder. Aw, he's fallen asleep. I look down to see him sound asleep. His chest rises and falls rhythmically. A small smile A small smile plays on his lips. I wonder what pleasant thing he might be dreaming of. I wonder what pleasant thing he might be dreaming about. The movie comes to an end, but I barely notice it. Hehe, Shou always looks so cute when he's sleeping. Yeah. I feel giddy every time I get to see him like this. He mumbles something in his sleep, but it's too quiet for me to catch. Still, I get the feeling he might actually be dreaming about me. Guess. But with a very warm Shou cuddled up to me under a blanket, I start to feel very sleepy. Yes. He's like the natural like hot water bottle, so I would assume like no matter what, you're gonna feel like warm. I snuggle up closer to him. Okay. I could stay like this forever, I think. I know, it's a nice thought. Nothing else matters as long as I get to come back to Shou's kindness and comfort. The warmth of his body and the steady beat of his heart soothes me. I think we could get through anything as long as we have each other. Gently, I'm lulled into a deep sleep with happy dreams of my own. Yay! A light in the darkness, which is his epilogue. Ta-da! Done! Yay! We completed his route in its entirety! Yay! From start to finish to epilogue. Yes, we got everything. Hopefully that's all his CGs. Yes! 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 I'm so CG obsessed. Like, I want to get all of them. Anyways, there we go. We got Shou's route in conclusion of this episode. So yeah, what are my opinions on Shou's route? I think he's a very sweet guy. Oh my god, super sweet, super dorky. He's really cute, and yeah. But I think probably everyone's complaints, I feel, if they were to have one, is like a bad ending. I feel, yeah, because I think. If I briefly glanced over all the achievements that you can get, like, I think he's the only one that doesn't have a bad ending. But again, it's not exactly an anomaly in terms of like visual novels and stuff, because we got it with what's his name, with the Jian. Yeah, we got it with Jian from Dandelions, because Jian is so pure and he's too pure for this world that he doesn't even have a bad ending either. So yeah, again, I guess Shou in a way, he's too pure for this world. He's too pure. He doesn't need a bad ending. He doesn't have a bad ending. I mean, what could this boy possibly do? Come on, like, he's just too good. Unless, you know, he kind of goes corrupt in the ways of like being treated as a Dark Phoenix. But anyways, whatever. There's multiple possibilities in that way, in that sense. But whatever, it's all good. I like his route. I like his storyline. It's really like in depth in terms of like the universe and like the whole the issue of discrimination against Dark Phoenixes and actual Phoenixes, quote quote. Like, there's just so much to learn, and there's so much like, you know, material and to go off by, and like, you know, you're learning new facts along the way. It's like the whole thing where it's like apparently if your hair is like really dark, then that means you must have resurrected multiple times as a Dark Phoenix. So yeah, so it makes you think that maybe like they start from like, you know, looking like more legit phoenixes, like the traditional golden feathers and shit like that, the firebird, to like more like the Dark Phoenix that their name is meant to be given. So yeah, it's like, oh, what do you know? The more you know! Yay! I like learning about these things. Yeah, little tidbits and facts. So yeah, there we go, guys. So we finished with Shou, and then we're gonna continue on with this game. We are going to go on to the next guy, which is Tatsuya! Tatsuya, our cool, Mr. Cool and Collected here. So yeah, we are going to do his route next to the fullest, all the way. Let's see, how many chapters does he have? I forgot. 15 chapters, I feel. 15 chapters? I don't know if these count as... No. These don't count as endings, do they? I don't even know. I can't remember how Shou's things was laid out. Let's see, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I'm sure the endings will appear after we go up to chapter 12. So yeah, so Tatsuya's story in that case is longer than Shou's. So I'm excited. I'm totes excited to get into it. So yeah, next episode we start off on Tatsuya's route. Right, we pick up after chapter 3 because we already did those chapters for the preliminary stuff. So yeah, tune in next time, you guys. We are far from being done with this game. So yeah, I'm excited to get right back into seeing what more we can learn from this universe and what more we can learn about Tatsuya and how how we fall in love with him and shit like that. So yeah. So yeah, tune in next time. Thank you so much for you guys for watching thus far, and until then, bye!